phases of matter and changes. So the energy is defined as capacity to do work or produce heat. It can be anything that causes matter to move or change direction. So I use energy to push the buttons on my computer. But there are other forms of energy that are electrical, atomic, mechanical, and chemical. The law of conservation of energy is energy can't be created or destroyed. It's just transferred from one form to another. So you have chemical energy where you eat ice cream and then you can make motion. You have heat energy, which goes to trees, it's transformed to chemical energy. You have chemical energy, gasoline, that's turned into a machine and goes to motion. You have electrical energy that heats something and becomes thermal. Potential energy is stored energy. It's energy stored in between bonds between atoms. It's also called energy position. Notice the bowman has his arm with the bowstring back. That's potential. Once he releases it, it becomes kinetic energy, which is energy in motion. All atoms are moving and vibrating unless it's at absolute zero. Forms of energy. All forms of energy falls under two categories. You have potential energy, stored energy, energy position, which is gravitational. You have kinetic energy, energy of motion, motion of waves, electrons, atoms, molecules, and substances. Here's energy and changes to matter. You have exothermic, which means to leave, and energy is released or exits. Like an explosion is exothermic. Endothermic, in the reaction you have energy on the left side of the arrow, means your energy is absorbed, it enters. Endothermic reactions are cold. There's some chemical reactions like those chemical ice packs where you crack it and they mix and it becomes cold. This is what we're trying to learn today. Energy during phase changes. When you have solid going to liquid, going to gas, it's endothermic. Energy absorbed and overcomes attraction. Solid is the part here where it's ice, then ice melts, and then it becomes liquid, and then it boils, and then it becomes gas. So solid to liquid, liquid to gas, that's endothermic. Exothermic is going the other way. When gas loses energy, it will condense, become a liquid, and it can freeze and become a solid. Note what's happening on each part of the curve. The inclined plane is the gas. The flat plane is a change in phase. Inclined plane is a liquid. Flat plane is where it freezes and it becomes a solid. Look at this energy change again. You need heat to melt the ice. Then the liquid needs to be heated to boil. And then you need to heat the gas. So you add energy to the system to make it go up the chain from solid to liquid to gas. When it goes the other way, the gas needs to lose energy to become liquid, and the liquid becomes solid. And this is how it all pans out with the definition we learned before. Going up the chain, go from a solid, warms up, it melts, becomes a liquid, warms up, it boils, becomes a gas. Coming back down, it cools, it condenses, where it's a liquid, then it freezes, then it becomes gas.